Braves showed out of the Trop with the Yanks on the ropes. The leader of the pack is back. More on Aaron Rodgers' day at camp and what the future could look like in Green Bay. And USA basketball now less than 2 hours away from tip. We'll head to Tokyo for more on a true must-win.
Oscar!
Yo, let's start. Nationals on the road against Philly. We had dramatics last night. Top of the first, Trey Turner. Watch this grounded to short, and it shows off the wheels. That's an inside single. So next batter here, Juan Soto. Is anyone hotter than Juan Soto? It's this one in the right. He's hustling the first. So now we got a couple of guys on. Here comes the next batter. Runners on the corner, Josh Bell. Piece. Smoke this one. That's off Matt Moore. Bell's 16th home run of the season. Turner touches home. And how about this? At the top of the first inning, Turner was removed from the game after testing positive for COVID-19 because of protocol. More for Juan Soto, though, in the top of the second. This is a 3-run big fly. Soto, 7 home runs in 11 games since the All-Star break. He went 2 for 4 in this game, 3 RBIs. Nats up 6-1. That was his 18th of the season. Bottom of the third, Juan Segura. Ground up the middle. Look at the stop by Josh Harrison. Fantastic grab. Dives, gets up, makes the play at first. Let's get to the 5th now. Phillies down 6-2, 2 outs. Bryce Harper at the plate. Good wood on this one. This one goes off the wall. Now Harper turns on the Jets. Harper going home. Bryce Harper slides in. First career inside the park home run. Harper 5 career home runs against Eric Fetty. Next batter, Andrew McCutcheon. Remember he had the big home run. Kutch. 19th home run of the season. Phillies trail 6-4. To the 8th now. Same score, 2 outs. Andrew Knapp. This one to left. Watch Parra makes the catch at the wall. The Nats hang on and win this one 6-4, the final.
Almost a repeat of what we saw last night
right.
for the Phils. All right, American League East, boy, so many teams there within striking distance. Playoff implications everywhere. Wild card leading Rays home to the Yankees. Yankees got Aaron Judge off the COVID IL prior to the games. Obviously a huge series. They all are for the Yankees at this point of the year. First game for Judge since July 11th. But his boys would do the heavy lifting. Top 6, Gio Urshela. Into the gap, Gleyber Torres, Rougned Odor come in to score. The Yankees took a 3-0 lead. Jordan Montgomery was good in the start. But, of course, the issue for the Yanks of late has been the bullpen, right? Bottom 6. Chad Green on. Brandon Lau with a man on. That's a 2-run shot. That's his 22nd of the year. Suddenly it's 3-2. Top of the 8th inning. Ryan Lamar. No Yankeeography in the works, although if he keeps doing this, maybe. That's gone. A solo homer. The Yanks get an insurance run, and they would need it. It's 4-2. 4-3 now. Bottom 8. Mike Zunino facing Zach Britton. Runners on the corners with 1 out, and Britton can get that, right? Gets a lot of ground balls. That's the inning-ending double play, and the Yankees needed that in a big way. To the 9th, Aroldis Chapman on. He's been better of late, but, folks, he is day-to-day. Manuel Margot into center. Oh, what a play by Greg Allen, who's been a godsend for the Yankees. Allen takes a hit away. The Rays would put the tying run on base. And then, of course, they have Nelson Cruz on. This is why they got Nelson Cruz. But Chapman bounces back from 3-0 down to strike him out. The Yankees hang on to win 4-3.
With my situation, it's never been about the draft pick. I love coaching staff. Love you, brother. Love my teammates. Love the fan base in Green Bay. Incredible 16 years.
The Lombardi Trophy is going back home.
lot of this was put in motion last year, and the wrench was just kind of thrown into it when I won MVP.
Is he the MVP or what?
It's just kind of about a philosophy. It's about character. It's about culture. It's about doing things the right way. The people make an organization, and sometimes that gets forgotten.
Well, just like the T-shirt said, Aaron Rodgers reported to the office today, also known as Packers camp, and he's expected to practice on Wednesday, play this season for Green Bay. You know, Adam Schefter says A-Rod and the Packers finalizing an agreement that would void the last year of the reigning MVP's deal. There wouldn't be a pay cut, and the biggest concession, Rodgers gets the freedom to decide where he wants to play in 2022. Here's Packers reporter Rob Demovsky.
There were literally storm clouds above Lambeau Field on Tuesday morning, and they just happened to clear up right at about the time Aaron Rodgers showed up here and reported for training camp. Packers had their first team meeting on Tuesday. Rodgers attended, and the good sign is that he didn't end up on any of the reserve lists that would prevent him from practicing Wednesday morning when the Packers get underway on the fields behind me. Now, it does remain to be seen whether they will actually put him out there and whether he's comfortable with the terms of the new deal enough to practice. One sign that Rodgers has gained a measure of control here is that he wanted Randall Cobb back, his former receiver, and they are close to signing a deal with the Texans to bring him back here via a trade. Oh, one other note, the Packers released 2 quarterbacks, including veteran Blake Bortles. They just don't need him anymore now with Rodgers back.
Well, even if 2021 is the last dance for Rodgers in Green Bay, he could walk away with a few Packer records. He'll pass Bart Starr and Brett Favre for the most seasons played in Packers history this year. And he's just 30 touchdowns and a playoff win away from matching Favre in those categories as well. Now, Green Bay would love Rodgers to become a 2-time Super Bowl champion this season, topping Brett Favre and tying Bart Starr.
It's all so complicated. Forever, we've been taught that what separates the great from the rest is mental toughness. So how do we process what happened Tuesday in Tokyo with Simone Biles? The answer, of course, is it's complicated. Mental health, we know more in 2021. We're more understanding, or we're not. But it's complicated. Simply put, the greatest gymnast ever did not compete in one of the biggest events of her life. But of course, nothing about mental toughness is simple. It's complicated. Here's Michelle Steele.
Simone Biles has embraced being the greatest of all time. At Tuesday's team final, the GOAT could not go on. After completing 1.5 twists on the vault and landing awkwardly, her score would put the team a point behind the Russians, and she withdrew, citing mental health.
I was like, I think the girls need to do the rest of the competition without me. And they were like, I promise you, you're fine. We watched you warm up. And I said, no, I know I'm going to be fine, but I can't risk a medal for the team, so I need to call it.
The day before the competition, Biles had posted to her Instagram, I truly do feel like I have the weight of the world on my shoulders at times. After a morning workout, Biles felt off.
I've just never felt like this going into a competition before, and I tried to go out here and have fun and warm up in the back, went a little bit better, but then once I came out here, I was like, no, mental is not there, so I just need to let the girls do it and focus on myself.
In a now prescient comment, 3-time gold medalist Aly Raisman posted to Twitter Monday, Olympic athletes are human and they're doing the best they can. It's really hard to peak at the right moment and do the routine of your life under such pressure. Raisman competed alongside Biles on the 2016 gold medal winning team.
It's the most pressure I've ever seen on a gymnast and maybe even Olympic athlete besides very few out there in my lifetime. And I can't imagine how hard it is for her. And I think she's showing us and leading by example that prioritizing your mental health is crucial.
It's been really stressful, this Olympic Games. I think it's been a long week. It's been a long Olympic process. It's been a long year. So just a lot of different variables. And I think we're just a little bit too stressed out. But we should be out here having fun, and sometimes that's not the case.
2008 Olympian Alicia Sacramone Quinn told me when she was competing, she felt like she didn't have the same option Biles did to pull herself from competition. Quinn fell twice at the 2008 team final and earned a silver medal, and she said to go out and compete when you're not your mental best is, quote, a big safety risk, calling what Simone did today a testament to her character and said if Biles doesn't compete another day in the Olympics, she's still the greatest of all time. I'm Michelle Steele for ESPN.
That is the big story. Biles scheduled in 4 more instances, beginning with the all-around final on Thursday. It's an event she's won 5 times at the World Championship level. She could also defend gold in the vault and floor exercise events next week.
Kev, we're about 90 minutes away from the tip-off between USA and Iran. We head to Tokyo. We've got more on what many are calling a must-win for Team USA against Iran. And Shohei Ohtani leads the MLB in home runs, but the slugger has hit 0